Switzerland offers over 200 different types of bread, with each of the country's 26 cantons having its own special cantonal bread, totaling 22 officially recognized cantonal varieties. This variety reflects a deep appreciation for bread, with many loaves having ties to specific celebrations or regions. Key aspects of Swiss bread culture: cantonal breads. Each of Switzerland's 26 cantons has at least one designated bread that proudly reflects its unique local culture, agricultural heritage, and historical traditions. These are not merely loaves of bread. They are edible emblems of regional identity, often baked according to recipes that have been passed down through generations of master bakers. The Swiss Association of Master Bakers and Confectioners officially recognizes 22 of these cantonal varieties, each with a distinct shape, texture, and flavor profile that tells a story about its place of origin. For example, the Pain des Siegel Valaisan, a dense and flavorful rye bread from the canton of Valais, speaks to the hardy grains that thrive in the alpine climate. Its protected designation of origin (AOP) status ensures that it is made exclusively in Valais, using locally grown rye and traditional methods. Similarly, the Basler Brot from Basel is known for its dark, flour-dusted crust and incredibly airy, porous crumb, a result of a specific high-hydration dough and baking process. The Lausanne Wegen is a soft, milky white bread often enjoyed for breakfast, while the Bundener Bernbrot, a sweet bread filled with a mixture of dried pears, nuts and spices from Graubünden, is a festive treat. These cantonal breads serve as a delicious map of Switzerland, allowing one to taste the diversity of the nation's landscapes and cultures, from the German-speaking north to the French-speaking west and the Italian-speaking west and the Italian-speaking south. They are a source of local pride and a fundamental component of the Swiss culinary landscape, celebrated in local bakeries and homes alike. Regional variations. Beyond the officially recognized cantonal breads, Switzerland is a treasure trove of countless other traditional and rural bread variations that showcase the hyperlocal character of its culinary traditions. Venturing from one valley to the next can reveal a completely different baking philosophy and a unique set of specialty loaves. These regional variations often arose from the specific ingredients available in a particular microclimate, the historical trade routes that passed through a village, or the festive customs of a small community. For instance, in the mountainous regions, you might find hearty, long-lasting breads made from a mix of rye and spelt, designed to sustain farmers and shepherds through long winters. In contrast, the lake regions might feature lighter, more delicate breads, sometimes enriched with butter, milk, or even local fruits. One can discover breads like the St. Galler Brot, which is different from the official cantonal bread but equally beloved in its region for its round shape and crisp crust. There are also numerous seasonal specialties, such as sweet, spiced breads baked only for Christmas or Easter, each with its own local name and legend. These lesser-known but deeply cherished breads contribute to the immense diversity of the country's bread culture. They represent a living heritage, kept alive by small, independent bakeries and families who continue to honor their ancestral recipes. This incredible variety ensures that exploring Swiss bread is a continuous journey of discovery, where every town and village offers a new and authentic taste of its local identity, far beyond the well-documented cantonal specialties. Its historical roots. The formal recognition and dedicated promotion of cantonal breads have deep historical roots, tracing back to the mid-19th century. This period was a time of growing national consciousness and a desire to preserve Switzerland's rich and diverse cultural heritage against the backdrop of industrialization. A key player in this movement was the Swiss Association of Master Bakers and Confectioners Schweizerischer Bäcker Konfissenmeister Band, founded in 1885. The association took on the important role of documenting, standardizing, and promoting these unique regional specialties. Their efforts were not just about creating a catalogue of breads, they were about safeguarding the traditional craftsmanship and knowledge of local bakers. By establishing quality standards and officially recognizing certain breads as cantonal, they helped elevate these local products to symbols of regional pride and culinary excellence. This initiative encouraged bakers to continue using traditional recipes and locally sourced ingredients, ensuring the survival of these breads for future generations. The process of developing and formalizing these cantonal breads was a collaborative effort involving bakers, historians, and cultural associations, all working to define the characteristics that made each loaf unique to its canton. This historical commitment to celebrating and preserving regional diversity is a cornerstone of Swiss bread culture, reflecting a broader Swiss value of honoring its mosaic of local identities within a unified national framework. The legacy of these 19th-century efforts is evident today in every Swiss bakery, where the proud display of cantonal and regional breads stands as a testament to a long-standing tradition of baking excellence. Widespread consumption. Bread is not just a food item in Switzerland. It is an indispensable staple and a central element of the country's daily life and culinary rhythm. It is consumed with a regularity and reverence that underscore its cultural importance. Almost every Swiss household consumes bread on a daily basis, and it is a constant and welcome presence at nearly every meal. The day often begins with fresh bread, whether it's a slice of rustic Bauernbrat farmer's bread with butter and jam, or a soft, milky Weggli roll enjoyed with coffee. At lunchtime, bread forms the foundation of sandwiches filled with famous Swiss cheeses and cured meats, or it serves as the perfect accompaniment to a hearty soup or a fresh salad. The evening meal, whether a simple family dinner or a more elaborate gathering, is rarely complete without a basket of assorted breads on the table, used to soak up sauces, complement a cheese course, or simply be enjoyed on its own. The famous Swiss national dish, fondue, is fundamentally reliant on cubes of sturdy bread for dipping into the pot of melted cheese. Similarly, raclette is often served with potatoes and a side of bread. This ubiquitous presence highlights that bread in Switzerland is more than just sustenance. It's a vehicle for other flavors, a tool for communal eating, and a comforting, familiar part of the daily routine. The habit of buying fresh bread daily from a local bakery is a cherished ritual for many, ensuring that the bread on the table is always of the highest quality and freshness, variety of flavors. The sheer variety of flavors and textures found within Swiss bread is astonishing, catering to every palate and occasion. The selection extends far beyond a simple choice between white and whole wheat, delving into a complex world of different grains, fermentation methods, shapes, and additions. A prominent example is the zops, or tresse, in French-speaking regions. This beautifully braided, golden-hued bread is a weekend staple, particularly for Sunday brunch, made from an enriched dough containing milk, butter, and eggs. It has a soft, tender crumb and a slightly sweet flavor that makes it incredibly popular. In stark contrast, one finds the robust and earthy rye breads, most famously the Pain des Cigales Valaisan from Valais. This dense, dark loaf is made with at least 90% rye flour, offering a tangy, complex flavor and a hearty texture that pairs wonderfully with aged cheeses, cured meats, and wine. The canton of Ticino, with its Italian influence, offers specialties like pain ticinese, a white bread composed of several small loaves attached together, designed to be easily broken off and shared. Throughout the country, you'll also find breads incorporating a wide array of ingredients, such as nuts like the nussbrat, seeds, sunflower, pumpkin, flax, and dried fruits as in the sweet bernbrat or pear bread. From the light, airy crumb of a Basler Brot to the dense, moist interior of a whole-grain Vollkornbrot, the diversity is immense. This incredible range of flavors ensures that Swiss bread is not just a staple food, but a dynamic and exciting part of the nation's gastronomic culture.